Chris McCann, on Valentine's Day, 1-800-Flowers.com will sell more than 7 million roses. How do you prepare for that? What does it take?
Well, the planning for that starts February 15th for the next, and then for the next year. We work with our growers all around the country, all around the world, to make sure we're getting the best quality product. But as we've grown over the years, we do that by focusing on the customer experience. Every component that goes into the customer experience. Understanding what products they want, what they will utilize to deliver a smile to the important person in their life. And in today's world, we have to always be on top of new emerging technologies. You know, how they change consumer behavior. How do we embrace social and mobile technologies to serve the customer the way they want to be served?
And your traffic and volume can rise up to tenfold over the next week. How do you stress test the system to make sure that you're ready for that? Because people are going to be ticked off if their flowers don't arrive on Valentine's Day.
That's part of every component, again, that we look at the customer experience. Whether we're stress testing our website, our transaction processing systems, our distribution network, and with all the different florists we work with around the country, making sure we're giving them good, accurate projections to the best of our ability. You can never get it 100%, but we need to be working with them and understanding, A, their product capacity, and very importantly, their delivery capacity. And then, of course, at a time like this, we're constantly watching the weather and making adjustments based on weather patterns around the country. So people think, oh, the flower businesses must be fun. It is, but it's very complicated.
All right, so how does your phone traffic versus your web traffic break down?
Well, today's consumer votes, and we're 90% online. So even though we started out with telephonic commerce, actually started out with retail stores, moved into telephonic commerce, and then embraced e-commerce. So it's 90% of our traffic now is e-com, and ever increasing, like we're seeing, of mobile commerce. And that's growing rapidly.
And you beat the street in your fiscal second quarter. A lot of that was due to the food offerings you now have, whether it be Harry and David or Fannie Mae candies. And you have a popcorn business. Can you talk about the growth of food and how it's comparing to your flower business?
Yeah, over the years, we've always listened to our customers and asked them what products they're utilizing to deliver smiles that we're not providing today. And a lot of times that moved us into the gourmet food category. And it enables us to have a deeper relationship with our customer, to be able to solve for more and more of their gifting needs all throughout the year. So the move into the gourmet food business, hey, makes us a more year-round business. While Valentine's Day is very important, only makes up less than 5% of our annual sales now. And the food business has allowed us to double the size of our business over the past 5 years, and we'll look to double it again.
All right, so how does Valentine's Day stack up against Mother's Day? Which is bigger for you?
Well, for the floral business, Mother's Day is even bigger, right? We all like to think we have a sweetheart, but we all have several moms in our lives.
Love my mom.
So while Valentine's is less than 5% of our annual business, Mother's Day is probably about 10% of our annual business. But it's an easier holiday also. I don't have all the weather issues that I just spoke about, and we can plan it out. It doesn't move from one day to a different day. It's always a Sunday, second Sunday in May. We know what it's going to be, and we know what our customers like at Mother's Day.
And then finally, can you talk about the competitive environment when it comes to your business? Because it's still a very fractured industry, the floral industry.
Right. Yeah, it's a very competitive environment, not just the floral industry, but the gourmet food and the broader gifting industry that we play in. It's extremely competitive. And what I think has enabled us to continue to grow over the years is that focus on the customer experience and new technologies. If you just look last quarter alone, we launched a new Android app, a new iOS app, a new Windows 10 app. Watching our customers, watching how their behavior is changing based on technology, letting us position the wonderful products we have in front of them for all of their gifting needs.
All right, one more. Do you think because we have low gas prices now, people are going to spend that extra dollar on their sweetheart?
Well, I think they should. We live in a world that's constantly moving. People get so focused on many other things. And when you have an occasion like Valentine's Day, you should really take that moment to step back and say, I love you to that important person in your life. And gas prices is helping. I just saw recently where people are spending about 20% of the savings, saving 80%, which is probably a good thing. But let's take that 20% and say I love you to somebody this week.
All right, thanks a lot, Chris.
Greg, thank you very much.
And thank you for watching The Street.